Hey, hi, hello. In this video, we got some competitive wild action with a fun twist. I'm of course talking about the listeners series. If you did not watch last week's video, you can do so by clicking the card in the top right corner. It's a little longer than I'd like, but I promise it's good. Alright, let's take a look at the standings. After week 1, I was at 11th place. And after week 2, I am currently sitting in 7th place. Which is kind of cool, because the top 8 make the playoffs. But without further ado, let's get into the action for week 3. The deck building challenge for this week's video is simple. This week is keyword craze. What's that mean? Well, it means that every deck needs a unique minion with Divine Shield, Taunt, Stealth, Charge, Rush, Battle Cry, and Death Rattle. Hey, so remember when I said it was easy? I guess I lied. Basically, we just need a card with every keyword, excluding the expansion or class-specific ones. Each deck also needs a Wind Fury and Lifesteal card. The other 21 card slots are fair game. Hammer Guy versus Raven. What's up, gamers? We got an LPG versus a Pirate Warrior. Let's make a Zephyrs appear. Wow! Look at him go. How do we punish a Wild Growth? Well, put as much power into play as possible. How's 4 minions sound? Yeah, that sounds alright. He Wild Growths anyway. Look at the balls on that man. Kills my Tutu. But we're looking good. He had the Hyrule Zephyrs into the Wild Growth, but this matchup is favorable enough for me, and I have the captain, that unless he High Rolls again later, I should win this one. Because the Juggernaut do in fact go burr. A little unfortunate he has Volcanic Cure Power. Not a high roll, but it is a bit unfortunate for me. I'm still super fine though. I get Scamp into Scamp, which is just very pretty, very clean. Sends 4 to the dome. Pew pew. He plays a big dragon. And then sends 6 missiles toward my board. Everything should die here, but the 2-1 ends up dodging. Which is, I mean, I guess kind of fortunate, but not really. Who cares? I'm 1 mana off here and playing Rokara, so I'm going to play the weapon. And play a pirate and hit him in the face with all my cards. And that's cool. There's not a lot of ways he can, like, stabilize and heal in these few turns. Like, he could have a Reno, which would be bad. But I have a Juggernaut, so he needs to not have pressure for me to win. Like, I don't care about healing. It's the pressure that's the problem. Here he plays Talon Ping and trades. It's like, whatever. We get a Rokara this turn. We're not too bothered. Make the trades. Get the draw. This anchor is going to get replaced by the Juggernaut anyway, so I could play the N'Zoth's First Mate here. And by playing the N'Zoth's First Mate, we get to win the game. Which is, of course, playing our Captain Rokara.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut!
Let's play a fun game. How many weapons can Rokara give me that does not give me lethal here with this crack? Just about everyone that has at least 2 damage, it looks like. Yeah, basically everything that can go face and has at least 2 damage. I think you can see where this is going. A little unfortunate, but it's alright. If our cannon shot hits the 3-2, we have lethal this turn. Or at least we can pop his ice block. So I have a 33% chance here for lethal, which is pretty cool. I, of course, take the 33% chance for lethal, because if I Hero Power and hit the 3-2, heals up to 12, and I will have 11. I was not lucky enough to do that. And it was an ice block, so my whole board dies except my Rokara. What are you going to do? Nothing I could do there. I mean, if I hit the shot, I win. If I don't, I should still win unless he high rolls me again. So we're sitting fine. Speaking of high rolling, if he doesn't start doing that very soon, this game's just going to be over and I'm going to take the win. Oh, Dragon Queen. So basically we just won the game. Unless he gets to like Nozari that heals him for full, we just win the game this turn. Oh, yeah, that high rolling thing I mentioned. And how we only die to pressure. We don't just die to healing. He high rolled both pressure and healing. Which is just absolutely incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Oh, that's really obnoxious. Not much I can do here. Just play my minions, buff the Wind Fury one, hit him in the face. I probably still win next turn. Most weapons and damage shots get there. Hate to see Kazakus. He can get a 5-mana potion that gives him armor, or a 1-mana potion that gives him armor. I expect him to take a 5 here because he can get deal 4, clear my whole board, gain 7, which is probably just game winning because he has 2 8/8s in play. He doesn't pick 5 though. He picks 1, which is okay. It activates and gives him mana to play a random spell, which is of course a good spell that will help him win because, you know, that high rolling thing he started doing at the start of last turn, he's still doing it if you haven't noticed. So he's now healed up to 8 and put a taunt in the way and full cleared my board. So truly just spectacular. So yeah, this game was stolen from me. However, we get double bomb face, and this weapon has a 50% chance to attack something that isn't the Dusix, which means it could theoretically hit him in the face. It of course does not hit him in the face, and I am now dead to a very unfortunate bad card high roll. Tragic. On to game 2.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Jaina versus the Thunder King.
All right, baby. We've got Ignite Mage against Control Shaman that doesn't run Dirty Rat. You know, I feel as if I got a little unlucky last game. And so this game, I plan on just having my absolute way with my opponent. Just absolutely, just no remorse. Not a care in the world. I mean, this game, this matchup could not be more free in my eyes. I plan on just cruising to victory, sitting back, pinging his face, you know, pinging his totems. Just kind of vibing, you know. Playing a card. You know, not really doing anything. He plays a Talon. I don't really give a crap. I mean, that's just absolutely worthless to me. You know, this is kind of interesting here. This stealth card is one of the cards in my deck because you have to have those restrictions. But here it actually just ramps me a mana, which is pretty good. And, you know, he's played like 2 cards, 3 cards. I've played, you know, 2 cards. But that's really all I have to say for this. I think now we can just sit back and enjoy the show, you know? Just really just enjoy. After last game, just really take it all in. Just enjoy the beauty of the fireworks, you know? Just absolute perfection, this is. Man, ain't it purty. Ain't it purty. That is some good stuff. What an absolutely perfection of a game. I mean, just an absolute beauty. On to game 3.
Magni versus the Thunder King.
We got another run back of Pirate Warrior versus a Control Reno deck. This time against his Control Reno Shaman. Start with the quest. And on turn 2, I do the classic Hearthstone maneuver where I play my thing and I hope they don't have the answer. Commence nervous clicking. He does not have the answer. Although, it was kind of cute when he had Zephyrs the first time, but now it's just kind of annoying. Here I get to kind of punish the Zephyrs by doing a ton of damage to him, which is nice, but the Wild Growth will probably matter later. He certainly can't play it on 3, though, because this would just kill him. I should really get the roofs checked, because they appear to just, like, let outside in. It's kind of a problem there. We get Lightning Stormed. Here I'm very thankful that I was able to draw a 1-mana weapon. A 1-mana minion. This could have been very bad. coin wild growth. It mattered. Keeping the attacking going. Here actually did something kind of interesting. I chose to play the brigand before the other pirate. And I did this because this way I'm 1 out of 2 on my next quest reward. Which means I can top deck a 1-drop pirate and play Rokara next turn. And so I chose to play 2 pirates this turn instead of a pirate and a bad card. This turn's a little unfortunate. He gets his Flurgle Toxin combo and he kills my thing and heals for 4. I really would like to Ankle Biter this 6-1 to prevent it from healing 6. But because I top deck a 1-mana pirate, I'm just going to play Rokara this turn and hope it gets there. He throws a Serpentine Portal at my face and gets a Lifesteal minion and then clears my whole board. Really just tragic. Thankfully, to not lose the board, I get a Fool's Bane, which is kind of cute. Which allows me to kill everything on his board, which is nice. What isn't nice is having to play a bunch of garbage alongside of removing his tempo and developing my own. Because my hand is full of just a lot of garbage right now. But, you know, the Cheekly Ankle Biter did still come in handy. It did still stop some healing, theoretically. And, yeah, I get to spend my mana playing cards. So I can't complain too much. We're in a good spot. Not a great spot because he's getting near the 9-10 mana mark. But we're in an okay spot. This was really unfortunate. He killed the Lifesteal and the Wind Fury. Pretty good luck. I mean, I guess you kill 2 before you hit the 50-50. I don't know. It's whatever. Not the best. Ends the turn with a Taunt Totem. Our turn 8. We just keep doing what we've been doing all game. Develop the stats. Hit him in the face. And hope we get there. I don't think we're going to get there. But we're going to try. Just throw it all face and sometimes we win. He has 4 mana this turn. Surely we kill him. Nope. He has a 2-mana deal 2 AoE into a Crackle to kill my 5-2 to prevent me from having lethal and to throw my buff away. Which is really, really unfortunate. Here, this is really interesting. Ship's Cannon says after you summon a pirate. I have 9 minions in my deck. 3 of them are pirates with charge. Or with captain buffs. So I have 3 out of 9, which is a 1/3 chance to get lethal. Which is great. Unfortunately, I do not do that. And I set my opponent to 1. Which is just something you love to do against Reno Jackson decks. Here I decided I didn't need to kill his Reno Jackson because he doesn't have Zola. But I do trade the draw away so I could hit Captain or Rokara. And I got the Rokara, which is pretty cool. This extra board beefiness could theoretically matter. So it was pretty happy with that play. He's very low here. So if he just, like, you know, didn't have this N'Zoth, we might have got there. Unfortunately, this heals him for another 12. And kills 2 of my minions. Not looking good. Thankfully, I am a wizard, and I shoot the Canal Slogger, so he doesn't actually heal for 12, he heals for 6. Check out this interaction, guys. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it, and I draw a 1 health minion. I mean, isn't that just the sweetest thing you've ever seen? But it's alright, here I decide, you know, I don't really have any reason to kill this 2/3, right? Doesn't have a way to play another pirate and give it poisonous, so we're fine. We just send it all face. And here I'm hoping, you know, maybe he sees that I held a minion and maybe he'll Mutanus it. Because he does run Mutanus, and I held a minion in my hand. No, unfortunately, he plays another Reno Jackson, another N'Zoth, another Toxfin. Makes a big board. Oh, and another Zephyrs, which went conveniently late, which gave him a 0-mana 8/8. Which is really unfortunate. This man is now healed for something like 60. Which is really tragic. But now I think I actually do lose, because not only has he healed, but he also has pressure. I don't think I have enough value to be able to kill all these 8/8s and 6/6s in time. But we're sticking it out. We're playing our cards. We're doing our thing. It's ugly. This trade was probably wrong in hindsight. Not much I can do, though. Just play my minions. Hit the hero power button. Hope for the best. But this game's all about over. So, after this one last hero power, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. I don't really expect to win from here. He does play Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, which is a fitting way to lose, considering I lost to that the last time I played Pirate Warrior. He gets Murazan, which is kind of cute. I let Jewel have his moment. And we're off to game 4.
Morgul versus Liadrin.
We got a nice game here of Control Shaman against Tax Paladin. I also brought Control Reno Shaman. Yikes. So far, you know, I played a card, Hero Power, he's played a card, buffed it. That Cult Arms was a little bit brutal. This turn, instead of playing the Canal Slodger, I'm planning on Hero Powering because next turn I can play a 4 damage Hagathis scheme. But instead of winning next turn by clearing most of his board, I instead lose to a 1-mana card that should not exist. And unfortunately, I cannot play around. Not that you can play around those cards anyway, they're just absurdly broken. Here I'm just hoping and praying it's Redemption. Unfortunately, it's not. It's Omayog, so I'm just kind of screwed. I'm going to do my best here to stay alive with my minions, but I'm bleeding a lot more life than I'd like to because I was unable to play my Hagathis scheme, which is truly unfortunate. Kiri has a great answer to my healing, which is really unfortunate. He also hits the Knife Juggler shot, so he's able to kill my totem off, which actually doesn't matter. I think he just missed 2 damage. Kiri sets me to 14 with 12 in play, which is really unfortunate. I don't have much choice but to hope that one of these spells gets Omayogged positively, so I'll play my 5-mana one hoping for Brawl or other AoE. But not only does it not do anything helpful, it gives him the 2 damage he was missing to kill me. So I end 1-3 this week because Omayog is a card that for some reason was printed. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. It sucks to lose. My opponent did get lucky. He said it himself, but it happens. I'm not mad about him getting lucky. I'm mad that Omayog exists for some reason. Whatever. 1-3, I don't think will kill me too bad in terms of getting to playoffs. So, I'll see you in week 4. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can click here to subscribe. And if you want to watch more videos, you can click over here. But do it quick to stop me from disappearing. Help! I'm gone.